Hello everybody and welcome back. So it was a big weekend for Arsenal really. We did a really good job and we didn't even play a game. I was really happy with all the scores. So let's go through them. Man United and Southampton 1-1. Southampton, they're doing numbers on all the people that need to be done for us. So I'm really happy with Southampton. I'm supporting them at the moment a little bit because taking out Spurs, they're taking points off United. Good job. Brentford Crystal Palace. I don't know what happened there. I didn't watch the game. Everton. They got the new manager bounce maybe. Got 3-0 against Leeds. But Leeds aren't very good at the moment. Watford Brighton. Watford are rubbish at the moment. Man City Norwich. What do you expect? Liverpool Burnley. Burnley is stubborn to get past. We couldn't score against them the other week, and Liverpool just won 1-0, so they're defensively solid. You can say that. Newcastle beat Villa. Looks like, I reckon Newcastle is going to stay up now. I really hope they don't stay up, but unfortunately, it looks like they're going to stay up. Spurs Wolves. How good is that? Can't believe Wolves won. Away at Spurs. If Wolves can beat Spurs away, we can definitely beat Spurs away. I'm really looking forward to the next London derby. I reckon it's going to be really good. Leicester West Ham 2-2. Interesting score. And United won. I was hoping they would lose that one. But it was at home, and Brighton are sort of slipping off now. Brighton started off really sharply, but now they're sort of fading away a little bit. Gabriel Martinelli, the red card. I want to talk about the red card on here because I'm not sure if anybody's spoken about it enough. I'm upset because it's difficult to accept that as a red card, but I'm proud the team fought to keep the results and the win. Man, this card was crazy. Like, Martinelli played rough. Like, he was playing rough, right? But he wasn't playing like crazy. Like, he wasn't endangering people's lives or anything like that. He wasn't. It was a bit silly, but it wasn't crazy. Don't you reckon? Like, people that get red cards. These are players that are dangerous. Like, they're dangerous to other players. That's what we should get a red card for. Not the most. Oh man, my Discord's going off. I need to exit it. 1 second. Not for two very minor fouls, extremely minor fouls. You know what I mean? If you saw the Joelinton tackle the other day, my God, he pulled him down about 3 or 4 times and he didn't even get a yellow card. But I generally think the refs have an agenda against Arsenal. It's getting too dodgy now. Like the smallest things, Arsenal does wrong, boom, yellow. Do it twice, boom, red. Other teams get away with a lot more stuff. There's some statistics here I found. I think they're quite interesting. One is the red cards per foul. And the other one is the red cards per yellow and per foul. So Arsenal was at the top of both of them. So Arsenal commits, literally, the least amount of fouls per red card. We get the most amount of red cards per foul. Like, how does that work? Why are we up there so high? The red cards per yellow and foul were also right up. Look at Burnley's last, man. Burnley. They're like one of the most roughest teams. And Arsenal are up there. I think we get very harshly judged. I genuinely think the referees support other clubs in there. Because if you look at Europe and stuff, they have all these really young new refs and they change it up all the time. But in England, it's like these old refs that have been there for like 20 years, man. It's like they're old. They're like 50 years old. It's like, get rid of them. Get some new young refs in there, like... These guys have ran their course. You need to start getting new people in there, 100%. Like, fair enough, they've been there for a long time, but you need to freshen it up. It's getting ridiculous now. It's the same old names, same old people, and nothing's changing at all. It's getting really annoying. But yeah, so what do you guys think? If you guys have any views on the red card situation, do you really think that we are that ill-disciplined? Because it's getting to the point now where the players, they could be afraid to make tackles because they think that they might get a yellow card or a red card. I know the Granit Xhaka has already come out and said that. But yeah. So we got Brentford. We got Brentford coming up. I think we should beat Brentford at home. Tomiyasu is back fit. I'm not 100% sure, but he's in the training videos again. So I reckon Tomiyasu will be playing. That's a huge upgrade for us over Cedric. Tomiyasu is just such a beast. And there's also... But Kieran Tierney wasn't in training today. So there could be a possibility Kieran Tierney won't play. And if Kieran Tierney doesn't play, then Tavares will definitely come in. And I'm not that worried about Tavares coming in because he can get forward. Like, he's not that defensively good, but I think after his last performance where he got pulled off after 30 minutes or whatever it was, I think that he will be learning from what has happened. Like, he'd have to be learning. You got to do this. You have to do this. If you don't do it, you're going to get pulled off early. And he's young, and he'd be learning for sure. So I'm excited to see Tavares coming actually, because there was a couple games there at the start when Tierney was injured, and he did really well. Like, he can drive through the middle of the field so well, and he creates opportunities when he does that. Whenever he does it, you're like, oh yeah, like you can see something's going to happen, and it's really interesting. So if we have Tavares, Gabriel, White, Tomiyasu, and Ramsdale as our back five, I'm happy with that, because even if Tavares gets forward a lot more than Tierney, then Tomiyasu can tuck in there and help out the defense. So that's all good. But I think Tavares of Cedric wouldn't be very good because they're both full attacking. It's too unbalanced. I think they're both not the best defenders. I mean, Cedric did good last game, but I don't think he's a consistently good defender compared to Tomiyasu. He's just really good. So yeah, and after Brentford on Saturday, we didn't have a game for like 2 weeks, so it's going to be a bit boring again. I'm hating all these breaks. Like, they're not ruining the season, but I'd prefer just to be normal. But we'll see what happens. So on the ladder, I think I got a ladder picture here somewhere. Let's check out the ladder. Where is the ladder? So I know the ladder now. I think we're currently sitting 6th, I think. I don't have a ladder picture. But in the ladder, we're currently sitting 6th behind West Ham and Manchester United. I think we're 4 points behind United and 1 point behind West Ham. I can't remember correctly. Yeah, look. Oh yeah, here we are. So yeah, we're 4 points behind United and 2 points behind West Ham, but we do have 3 games in hand. Now everyone's saying those games are Liverpool, Chelsea, and Spurs or whatever, but is that right? Wouldn't it just whoever the next team is? So if we play Brentford, that's 1 game. So how can it be Liverpool, Chelsea, and Spurs? And if we play Brentford, then we'll go up to 23, or they'll go up to 26. Yeah. So I think our games in hand are... Is it? It has to be Liverpool and Chelsea because they are in the Champions League still. I don't even know who our... Actually, I don't even know now I think of it. It's confusing. But we've got 3 games in hand. I'd rather points in the table though. Like, everyone's saying Manchester United is not doing very well and they're in shambles. But they're in a decent position. Like, they've got 4 points. We've got three games. The maximum points we can get is 9. Would you rather 4 points or 3 games in hand? So I reckon, the points on the board is good. Like, I remember when Spurs had they had like 5 games in hand, and they lost all of them nearly. So I'd rather have the points on the board. I'd rather right now, be 1 point in front of United and not have any games in hand, sort of thing. Because the points on the board are more important than games in hand. So the race is still on. That's for sure, 100%. I think West Ham will drop off because they we got a small squad too. So God knows, this is a counteract to that. People were saying that West Ham would drop off because they got a small squad, but look at Arsenal, we've got a small squad as well, so I don't think you can really say both of them are. Tottenham, they look like they're crumbling. Spursy as usual. I don't think they're going to last much longer with Conte. Imagine if they keep losing games and Conte gets sacked. Oh my God, that'd be crazy. But yeah. United aren't out of it. Chelsea is slipping up. West Ham's still in it. Arsenal's still in it. We've got a long way to go. I can only hope that we make it to the top 4. That's what I really have for today, guys. So if you want to ask some questions, or if you think there's any way I can improve the channel, or just any input, any comments, follow, subscribe, that would be great. Hit the like button. But yeah, thanks guys. I'll see you later.